Okay, let's try this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Says it's waiting for me. Am I live? Good morning, good morning. Am I live? It says I'm live. I'm getting the old one. Oh dear. Okay. I think I'm set up. We'll know in a minute. Let me set things up. I can't do this until I get online. I thank you for your patience. Probably lost my two people that were in here. There's one person out there. It's probably me. It's probably me watching my own video. Let's change the quality and get this set up before folks come in. Advanced from 480 to 1080. There we go. So today I'm going to work on desk scatter. I use a lot of this ragu sauce. I like to put it in my vegetable soup. I've even made pizza with it. And I've been breaking apart some jewelry here. So let's put that in this clean, empty bottle. And I'm going to do some more. Today I'm going to make ephemera out of all this stuff that's accumulating around my desk. Nina's back. Hi, Nina. Yeah, YouTube changed their where they put the on the mobile devices. They changed where they put the orientation. Of course. Let's see. I'm going to tear apart some of this jewelry first thing in the morning, and I'm putting it in this jar. I have several boxes of ephemera that I'm going to make ephemera this morning. So that's what I'm up to. What are you up to this morning, Mina? What are you doing out there in the western part of the United States? Staying cool? We had a little bit cooler day yesterday. Our lawnmower boy came yesterday, so that's all done. And my landscape fabric arrived. I'm hoping that we'll get the manure sometime this week or next week would be nice. A little tag on there. So I'm going to landscape. The weeds are just growing out there horribly. Horribly. And so I'm going to landscape. I bought a whole bunch of it. And when they brought it, it's in a really heavy package. And I had to go get the moving cart to I put it in the garage. And my brother saw me doing it. He goes, "Oh, Lord." I said, "Ignore it. Just ignore me." You know, he's always got a better way for the way I do things. Of course, there's always a better way. My way is not good enough. Oh, this is kind of cute because it's got a dangle. They dangle down. These will make nice dangles. All right. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Pam. Good morning, Becky. Becky, I started on my crocheting again this morning. I want to get caught up on the June blocks. I'm still doing the rice stitch one. Because I know you commented on dark yarn, and I completely agree because I'm using a dark blue to do that. And I'm having trouble finding my back post. And I know it's very simple front post, back post stitch. but I struggle with it. So, but I want to work on my June, get my June pieces done, because it's already the 27th and I'm still on the first week in June. But I enjoy doing it, even if I have to skip around to get them done. I'm just doing it in blocks, and I can put them on. I got a ring holder. This one is only 2 inches. I'm going to order one that's 3 inches, a book ring holder to put them on. Yeah, these will make nice journal charms. Nice journal charms. I got these necklaces from Pearl. And Pearl's going to have another sale today. I'll tell you, I don't know if I'll go or not. I have spent a bundle of money at Pearl's, and I don't know because I can't pronounce Indian names. A little handle fell off here. But she was helping out a lady from India sale. And I bought a bundle of trims and sari fabric, and I've spent way too much money. Way too much money. I got bills to pay. And I don't know. I've been to Pearl's auctions for the last several weeks. I don't know if I'm going to go this afternoon or this morning. But Pearl Brown at Pearl's Finds. If you're looking for linens and lace and well, she sells other things too. She was selling some hankies the other day. She's got a nice supply, and she sells at a reasonable price. And I enjoy Pearl. I enjoy her a lot. This one's a double dangle. I'm going to have to put, if I dangle it, I'm going to have to put threads on both sides. Kimberly's here, Mina's here, Pam is here. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble. YouTube, they changed where you set the orientation on the mobile devices. This one doesn't have a dangle. This one does. What happened to this dangle? Did it? No, it's there. It's just twisted. So I'm going to take apart this necklace. I got two, but it gets a little boring to watch me take apart necklaces. So I may not even do the full piece here. I'll probably take it out in the other room and do it. Let me take this one off and I'll move on. I want to do desk scatter ephemera today. I'm trying to stick to my thought of doing slow stitch on Tuesdays, art on Thursdays, postcards or cards. I think I'm going to do cards again tomorrow night. We might do a list. We had fun doing that last list. On Friday night, and then on Sunday nights I like to do the doodles. And I'm going to do a new thing with my slow stitch where I'm taking my fracture doodles and converting them to slow stitch little pieces. I think that's going to be a fun project. I finished my little bird. He's out in the other room, but I did put a picture on my community tab. I'll finish this later. But I'm going to have a nice little jar of journal charms here. Kimberly dropped a link to Pearl's Finds. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for doing that. So let me put my tools away here where I can find them the next time I want them. Becky said it's going to be over 100 there today. Yesterday it got up to 102. Ooh. Well, maybe some cooler weather will come your way. We had a really, really hot day before yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit cooler. Yesterday it was in like 86 or something. And I think it's going to be in the high 80s today. I'm not real sure. But I got to get out and water the garden. So here is a box of scatters. These are little birds. And I'm just going to make ephemera. This is a piece of wallpaper. This is some glue sticks I thought I would try. These are light bulbs. I'm going to put them out in the other room. Well, I need one for in here, my night light bulbs. I put one of these in my gardening book, but I'm going to save this for ephemera. Those are envelopes, envelopes, envelopes. Paper, white paper, scratch paper. I watched Dee Dee yesterday, and she was going, what? She was on the hunt for a good quality printer paper for her eco printer. She got a new eco printer. These are address labels. And what's in here? Let's just take this mess out and see what I have. Cinch belt for stretch elastic. That's for the gardening stuff. I'm going to put that out in the back porch. Flat cover buttons. Looks like I was at a thrift store here. I think this is thrift store. Enclosed USB cable when you're ready to add software. Software to something. I won't be using that. Looks like a lollipop pin. Probably got it in Happy Mail. Oh, look. Here are some pictures all ready to go. I might start with this. Some keychains. Looks like a bottle opener of some sort. A little dangle. An earring. All right, we're going to start with this stuff. This is a cross. I might save that for slow stitch. Beads. I do have some beading needles. This is an eyeglass. A sunglass thing. Meridel, Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know what that went for, but you can see how old some of this stuff is. We're going to start with these pictures. This is some silk ribbon. I'll save this for my... I'm sure that... That's a swimming lady. Let's roll this back up this way. I'll put this out with my slow stitch. We were talking, was it in Becky's stream? I can't remember. We were talking about how, or was it on the post? I don't remember where it was, but we were talking about how hard it is to find silk ribbon these days. This is an older piece. Turquoise ribbon. I paid 54 cents for it. I don't know where. Looks like it might have been a Hobby Lobby. I'll put that out with my slow stitch. Little beads. And a bunch of, this must have come out of one of my sewing bundles, because these are a bunch of week's dye work tabs. I might save these though and put them with my slow stitch to hold stray threads. Yep. I'm always having a lot of stray threads now. I'll put them in this bag, which says postcard. Jeffrey's Antiques. I think this bundle is from long ago because it looks like there's some older things. This is a cloth. All right, let's start. I'm going to take this. I've got a golfer and a swimmer. I think I'll take the swimmer. I've got a pen here, a pretty year 2000 pen. You can tell it's from long ago. This is looks like a tie tack that says Beta Phi, Phi Beta Phi, 1956. Is that a fraternity? Phi Beta Phi. This is a Just Nan butterfly. That'll go with my slow stitch. Looks like some stitching things in here. Here's a key ring. I don't know if I want this part of it, but that would be fun for a dangle. Let's take, or I could maybe, well, this is plastic. I don't trust glue on plastic, but let's see what I can do here. There's this, a dangle. These are just price tags. $80? $80? Oh, that was a half doll. I don't know about that. I don't have it here for sure. Here's a clip and a couple of pens. I wonder if they write. If they write, I'll keep them. Need a piece of scratch paper. No. So let's toss the pens. These are old stuff. I think this is an old box of old stuff. This is a pencil. It should write. It does. We'll keep that around. I'll put it in my pencil holder. And this, I have so many of these envelopes accumulated, I'm going to throw them away. And I got a napkin and my Japanese and some glue stick. So I think I'm going to start with this folder, with this photo. And, you know, I don't have enough junk to, these are address labels. Let me put these aside. Let me grab some more. Some paper stuff. This is fabric. And here, we'll see what's in this sack. I tend to bag things up and forget about them, and I need to use this stuff up. These look like some Christmas cards. This is paper. I'll use this. We'll use that. Here's some stickers, and here's a baggie. Christmas card. So we're going to use these. I think there's a lot of cards in here. I might have to sort those out. There's another baggie. Here's a Christmas bag. Yeah, these are cards. Birthday. Kick up your heels. That's just the front. Let the trees of the forest sing. These are all Christmas. I'm not going to do the cards today as Christmas ones. I'll save those for another time. Peace. These are all Christmas. Yeah, snow, snow. Yeah. Let me put these in one of those bags because I'm not going to do cards. Save that. Well, not the seals. I'll save the paper. I'll save that. Snow. Maybe the red tissue. We don't need the blue snowflakes. And we'll save the chip here. Could do Christmas in July. I have July tags I'm going to get mailed out. This is from 2019. Yeah, these are all cards. Christmas wrapping paper. There's a Thanksgiving one. Yeah. Some note paper. Note paper, we'll keep that out. Let me put these cards in the bag. More of them. My sister-in-law passed away, and I think those cards came from her. And of course, knocking things over. Are you going to sort, Mary, or are you going to make ephemera? I'm going to make ephemera. I have to sort to find and put those behind me. Now, I have to mark them real good. These are pins. I'll use one of those. I don't know what's in this. Maybe I can put those in my jewelry jar. Some little butterfly, looks like I got at the Dollar Tree. Some buttons. Some tassel clasps. A pencil sharpener. Looks like I was at Walmart here. And I got a craft eraser from Dollar Tree. The rest of these are ink pens. Let's see. I'll get to the ephemera. I'm kind of piling stuff up. Here's some double-sided tape. I'm sure came from Laura. This was from our Easter outing to the Dollar Tree. Don't need that. I'm just about there. One more bag. Sewing bobbins. I don't think there's anything in here. Ephemera-wise, let's see what this is. Some Tim Holtz bugs. Some little journals. I think for my December daily, one of the things I'm going to do is some needles. A couple years ago, I did a little journal out of these little, and I might do that. Gosh, I could do that in July. What else do I have here? Oh, here's some good stuff. These are, well, I think I had a giveaway a long time ago for those box cards, and I never got them sent yet. But some recipes. We'll see what's in here. Here's a, got to get it off. Yeah, taped on with Mystic stamp page. I'm getting out things I think I'll use. I got some extra paint brushes here that I need to put in my, I'm always looking for paint brushes, a couple rounded needles. I think, what's this? Oh yeah, I gave away these postcards too, and I never liked them. I don't like her face. I should hunt out who they go to. I just got a bunch of stuff that just accumulates. It just accumulates stuff. I go shopping and I get things like sewing bobbins. Need to go out with the sewing stuff. Alright, I'm going to quit rummaging in that sack. I'm really wanting paper stuff. What's in here? Here we go. Here's some paper, I think. We'll go through that. Alright, got a pile of stuff here. I'm going to have to find out who I sent. I know I sent one. I made one of these for Becky's mom. I'm going to have to go back and find the giveaway video. I don't like her face. I might repaint the faces. I like everything but the face. So there are those. Let's take the paint brushes. These are Fine Touch. I didn't see these at Hobby Lobby the last time I went. I don't know if they've discontinued them or if they just were out of stock. Usually they have plenty of Fine Touch stuff. Nestor's Touch and Fine Touch is a Hobby Lobby brand. Let me stick this in my box up here. Let me find a place for them. And these are needles. I'm going to give Penelope these needles. I want to get to some dust scatter. Let me put them in there. Penelope, you can have these curved needles. She says, oh, thank you. And I'm going to throw this plastic cover away, and I'll use that. I'll use this. I'll use, these are some recipes for one crust pie. Oh, here's a postcard. Oh, I made this, and I was afraid it wouldn't go through the mail. I made it in March of 2022. I'm going to keep that out. So I'll use these. There's some more brushes here. Fine Touch. I'm going to open these up because I'm always looking for little brushes. Put these up in here. And there's my books. I don't know if I used the bugs today. Here's some tape. My crafter's eraser. Postcards I'm going to keep out. What did I do with them? Oh, I put them to the side. The foxes, I'm going to have to find out who I gave foxes to. I got a whole bunch of them here. I never got them sent. I know Mina got one. I remember Mina. I'll put those with the postcards. And needles and needles. They'll go out with my slow stitch. Here's a hidden bobby pin I made. That'll keep some stamps and another fox. That I can work with. Here's some watercolor. I think these were gifted to me. These watercolors. I forget who gifted them to me. So I'll use that. I'll use this. I'll use the buttons. I'm not sure about the bugs. And I'm not sure about that. I'll use that. Here are some metal numbers. A lady. This is a stamp I carved for Cindy Utter a couple years ago, and I stamped one off. I think I'm going to keep that and put it in a journal. A pen. Picasso clips, stamps, pencil sharpener. I'll keep that out. We're going to see what was in here. Oh, these are, I was playing with these. These are big brads, and I was putting things on them. And a little teeny wooden Matryoshka doll goes to another set. I'm going to keep these out. Here's a folk art piece, disc. I'll probably use that. My swimming lady. I think I'm ready. I think I got enough here to start doing some desk scatter. I'm just putting stuff, the bigger stuff, to the side here. These go out with the slow stitch. This tag, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I'm, here's a library card, a magazine, needles. I got plenty of needles. I seem to be buying needles. This is Christmas. I'm going to put that with the... Alrighty. Put that with the big stuff. Keychain I'll keep. More needles. Penelope says, give them to me. Alright, this is enough desk ephemera. It's just stuff I've had around. I think all of this I can do something with. So I'm just going to leave it here. I'm going to keep my pen out, and I'm going to keep the tape out. The rest of these, I'm going to throw that away. Oh, look, I have another sack. Let's get this stuff out. This, I think I started a book here, and I think I might use it for, put my stuff in. This was a journal. There's some almanacs here. There's some graph paper. And so this I can use. I may not use, these are old work baskets. Old ones. I don't know if I'll use them, but I'm going to keep them out. So there we go. So I'm going to put this other stuff in this bag, get it off my desk. These things. Tim Holtz, I don't want to put you away yet. And the postcards, I guess I'll keep the postcards out and research. There's a scissors handle. Here's a clip, blue. All right. I'm just getting organized here. Alrighty. Not a very big bag after all of stuff, the bigger stuff. Alright. These I'm just not sure about, so I'm going to put them up above. Alrighty. So let's maybe start with some. I was watching Southern Gal Designs, and she said she's doing like 5-minute pieces, and she said her whole studio is an art project. Now I started making a little journal here, a little junk journal, and I had these. I think I got them from Keisha's auction. They're like little Time Life trivia cards. This is the National Art Gallery one. What is the name of this Washington, D.C. museum? I think I'm just going to staple that. And this, I think I'm going to staple and tape like Southern Gal Design did. So let's start with these and this. And that's what I was going to use to tie it with. And I'm going to take my tray and set it aside. And and we'll see what I come up with. Got to set it aside in some good place here. That was it. There's no safe place in my room. This looks pretty precarious. Let me. Dee Dee said, Meri, you need to pick one project and go with it and not do the others. We were talking about how I overwhelm myself with stuff. And she's right, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do that. I just get too, I'm going, just one? Just one? But if I do this stuff like Southern Gal does, see, now she just takes, this is a page I folded in half, and I'm just, I'm just going to staple it. I'm not going to worry about, it. Because that's essentially what she does. She just puts in staples, and let's see, I think I tucked this under, but I don't think I want it under. I think I'm just going to, I want this to, I put this on to strengthen the binding on each one of these, and I don't want to ruin my tear. Let's see. Maybe I can do me a little junk journal here today. Let me stop and look at chat. Welcome you all in again. Reset my chat filter. Top messages. Anyway, after Dee Dee's stream, I was thinking about what she said, and I go, well, maybe I'll skip that zine swap. And then I'm going, I don't know if I want to skip it. I don't know. I want to participate in the zine swap. But I'm not going to do that today. I have to think about that. Becky says, have a place and a keep for everything place. Keep everything place. Yes. Have a place for everything and keep everything in its place. I am slowly doing that where I know where my toolbox is now. And that's where I keep my heat gun and my those punches, what do you call those big punches? Crocodiles. And my punches and stuff like that, I keep in there. Now, I don't know if that's going to hold it. I think I'll wrap it around. Let's fold it out like this. So I'm going to do this Southern Gal design style. At least because it is meant to be a junk journal. And this will be a way to get it done. Get some of these things done. I want to make some, I have a whole cigar box of just little desk scatters over here that my chat is working on. Hi, Joyce. Welcome in, Joyce. Becky said, we won't see cooler weather until my son's birthday now, August the 24th. Wow. Mina said, it's hard to give in to not give in to temptation at the auctions. I've been avoiding this month just for that reason. It is really hard. And you see this beautiful, like this Indian lady, and I'm going to call her Indian lady because I don't want to mispronounce her name. But she had some beautiful, beautiful saris, Indian saris and silk pieces, and, you know, the India embellishments, their trim, beautiful things. And Pearl was helping her sell, and now see, I got staples there. I think I'm just going to staple some, put some tape over these staples. Because this is going to be a junky junk journal. And then this is a trivia card, like this is for the National Art Gallery. And if you staple it here, yeah, I might staple it over here so that you can kind of peek at it there. It really needs to be on an extension, kind of. But it's so thin, I could staple it down at the bottom, I think. Because it's got a wide bottom. I could just tuck it in there and pull it out. But I'm afraid it'd fall out, which means that I need a holder for it. This is where I'm going for papers and stuff. And I probably didn't pull out enough good paper to use for that. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Let's do the others. Do them all in the same style. This guy is Mickey Cohen. Who is this man? Mickey Cohen. How is he reputed to make his living as a crime figure? Who is supposed to have converted him in Los Angeles in 1959? Billy Graham, who was called as a witness in his tax evasion inquiry and offered the title role in the movie about it. Red Skeleton. Hi, Angie. Angie, I saw your note about your mother. Give us an update on your mother, Angie. Kimberly's here. Pam is here. Becky's going back to watching in her recliner. We won't see cooler weather until August the 24th, which is Becky's son's birthday. Mina said it's hard not to give in to temptation at those auctions. Kimberly dropped a link to Pearl Brown's auction. Pam is here. Becky said it's going to be over 100. Kimberly said we just had some nice downpours. We had some rain, and I think they're predicting some more rain for today. It looks a little cloudy, but it's still kind of early in the morning. I don't know if the full sun is out. Mina's an early bird, and I'm back up to the top. Angie said, we had to have the car worked on yesterday. The works let a jack that they were to bring down hit the car. They're going to fix it. Oh, wow. Mom is going to the doctor today. Well, keep us posted about your mom and your cousin, Angie. You know they're in our prayers, and you are too. You're in our prayers. All right. This time, instead of putting the staples in this way, I'm going to put them in this way and let the staples be on the front. Clicky parts. And that way I can tape up here. And like this. And I think I'll what did I do? I grabbed 2 of them. I had 2. Well, we'll leave it as 2. But no, I've got to take those out. Hold on. Uh-oh. Can't get in my drawer. Oh dear, what did I do? When I put those pliers in there, something stopped my drawer here. This sharpener, here it is. I want my staple remover. Everything in its place, Becky. I know right where it was. Let's see if I can close this drawer in a way that I can open it again. No, what's catching? Luckily, when I put my ruler in there, I flatten it down, but it's still the knife and what's this? Needles. Maybe I'll play with that today. I need to make room for this knife. Its handle's catching on the drawer. I need to clean out this junk drawer. Little teeny magnets. I might keep those out. I'll tell you, this drawer is being stubborn with me today. Now it's my bobby pins. All right, got it. Oh, we're going to play with this today. I thought I was getting a Krylon pen, and they gave me one of these tester pens. Let's see if I can get this off without ruining the tab. They make things so hard to get to. I want to save the tag for tag. There we go. Have you guys tried these tester pens? I don't really use them. I thought I was getting a Krylon. Usually the carry the Krylon at our Ace Hardware, but I didn't see any. All right, back to my staple remover here. I didn't know I had 2 pages. Throw that away so I don't step on it. Ouch! It was so funny last night. I saw something shiny in the rug, and I said, I bet that's a needle. I'm going to pick it up. And it was. And I said, oh, it saved me from stepping on it. And so what did I do with the other foot? I stepped on another needle. Ow! It hurt, too. All right. So I'm back to stapling this on. I think I'm going to put it this way. So I'm doing these Southern Gal. I think her name is Tiffany at Southern Gal Designs. I like watching her when she does this. She just goes to it. And she doesn't worry too much about how beautiful it is. She just puts things together and they come out looking really nice. Only I am doing journal pages here for a little journal, but I might put some ephemera in it. I might make this a little junk journal type thing because I got enough scribble books to last me 3 years now. And I was looking at those Christmas cards thinking more scribble books, but I don't know. And we'll put some tape on the staple fronts. And let's see. Angie says, Mary, I will, and thank you. Thank you, Angie. She says she prays for us every day. Well, I've been feeling a little better. I'm not quite as tired. I've been getting a lot of rest in the last week. I will not be streaming Friday morning, though. Just as a, so you guys know. Well, I'll tell you, that tape wants to... And then I'm just going to take my card here and slip it in here. Might stick down a little there. Let's see. What do I want to put in there? Do I have a little tear of paper? Ah! Why don't I have any scratch paper here? Let's take a little strip here. I just want to put it in here to keep this card from sticking. And we'll just let it hang out in there so I can get this in and out. I feel like I need a little more on these, but we'll see. Oh, you know, I could use some watercolor. Let's do that. Because I got this watercolor. Somebody gifted this watercolor to me. I got green, and I thought I had more. I probably do somewhere. Greens and grays and blues. I kind of like these colors for this. So, hold the phone. I'm going to use the brush I dug out, and I need a little pail of water. I like to do artsy things on Thursday mornings. Tomorrow night we're going to make cards again. I'm not ready to work on postcards again yet. I kind of came to a stall. It seems like when I'm going to have to say no to people who want, you know, I did a giveaway, and then people come in and say, well, I want one, and I go, yeah, I'll make one for you too. And by the time I satisfy all the requests, I'm making 10 postcards, not 4. And then I stall. And I'm going to just have to say, no, you weren't here in time for the giveaway. I can't do it. Because nobody will get theirs. And you know, if I make 1 or 2, I get them sent. But if I make 10, it stalls me out. So I'm just going to have to, I think these are meant to go in little half pans. But we're going to see if I can't use them in here, if I can get this open. It opens here. And let's grab one of these brushes. We'll take this one. Yeah. Little crafty brush. And let's go for this color. And you guys can't see. Is this watercolor? What is this? I don't know if this is watercolor. I don't know what these are. Maybe I just don't have enough pigment. There we go. I just want to, yeah, I think they are watercolor. I just wasn't getting enough pigment on them. They're a very light watercolor. It's soaking into that text paper. There. Woohoo! Angie says, I got all my housework done. Wow, Angie. I threw in a load of laundry this morning. Does that count? And it's probably done by now and waiting to be dried. All right, let's go for Let's see if I can't get a darker brown. There. Oops, don't forget the ends, Mary. All right. I'm just going to set this aside. We'll put them in with it here. We'll let this dry. And my tape over my... Yeah, I think this paper, the text paper, absorbs the pigment a little more, which is okay. It's probably got more of a, either more or less of the red content. Oh, I was doing this darker brown for... All right, I might, I don't know if I want to do these one at a time. I'll put it up here and let those two dry. Put my brush in the water and carefully set it aside. I've only got 1, 2, 3. This one feels kind of thick. 1. Yeah, see, I got more pictures here, which I can use. That looks like Rosa Parks. It is. This is John Glenn. Looks like I put 2 papers in some of these. See, I was thinking journal. Yeah, that one has 2 papers. That first one that I stapled had 2 papers. I don't know what I did with the other paper. That's okay. This one, I'm going to use Rosa. All right, let's just do it. I was watching Jacqueline at Lovely Crafting Lodge put up a video today. She's doing a July challenge. I'm not going to do it. I was just watching her. I'd love to do it, but I'm just going to, I'd planned to do this desk ephemera my last stream, but I got sidetracked here. This is something that I decided to do on my own. What did I do with the tape? Honestly, Mary, what did you do with stuff? Did you put it up above? Where'd I put the tape? Over here. Oh, you know, well, yeah, hold the phone. I guess I should tear it. So I was watching Dee Dee yesterday. I did make it to her stream. For most of her stream, I went up in the balcony and I was slow stitching on my journal pages. I'm keeping up with those pretty good. I have the backstory to finish. I've got a good start on it now. I changed my fabric because it motivated me to more than the other one was. And then I want to finish. I did 2 samplers for that crazy patch prompt. I did 2 samplers, and I got one all done, and the other one's only half done. Now again, I stapled my pages together. I think I'm just going to leave them that way on this one and fold them like this. And I can even have a pocket in there. This one, I have a pocket. We'll just leave this one alone. I got to watch the ones that So I want to work on tatting and crochet today. I was going to go to town, but we have to go to town tomorrow anyway, and I can't see the sense in going twice, except for when my brother goes to the doctor. He's not in the mood for me to go shopping. But I will shop. I'll probably drop in and shop at Pearl's today. Just cut that aside and let it dry. Let's see, that was Rosa. Put Rosa in that one. And this, I'm not going to get fooled by the 2 pages this time. Pencil here. And I tend to, those ends, wrinkle them up. I think I got it. I don't know, masking tape, it'll be interesting what happens to this in 3 or 4 years. My experience with masking tape is that it dries out and crumbles and falls off. But it may not. Maybe they've improved the stick-em on it. I don't know. I really have avoided using it in my journals. But we're going to try it with this one. And 3 years from now, if I'm picking it up and it's all deteriorated, it'll be a junk journal. Boy. This tape's a little hard to... Now, I'm going to keep the extra page in here for journaling, and when I bind it, I'll bind these two together. What did I do with my brush? Didn't put it back in the water. And in a way, just having a slight color on these, because I'll probably be writing on them, and so I really don't need a deep, dark, rich color. I'm just staining it a little bit of a wash. Yeah, I was watching Crafting Lodge this morning while I was Jacqueline at Lovely's Crafting Lodge, and she was showing pages that she's following prompts, and I really liked how she did it, because she took the prompts and put them on little note pieces and put them on different pages. I think that's what they meant. Like, I think one was tree or something. I remember tree. All right, we'll just let this dry and put John Glenn here on the underneath and put it up here and let it dry. And we just got a couple more to do here. I get bored after a couple, after 3 or 4 I'm done. I get bored doing the same thing over and over and over, but there was only a few of these. So if you have a lot of old books and pictures, and like I think this came off of a Tim Holtz ad, you know how you pick up those brochures at the store. I don't know if they do that anymore. That's an old one. I see them in the knitting aisle, but I also see knitting samples in the yarn aisle. Now, I'm going to start cutting this tape. Where's my little scissors? I don't like how it twists when I try to tear it off. Oops, I got some, must have had that on my desk, which is okay, because this is a junk journal. And I put that as a tab. Well, I'm going to leave it. So I don't have to worry about being neat and pretty here. And that's one reason why I like Cloth Tales. She works so free with her slow stitch. She did a log cabin. Well, it was kind of a log cabin. She did she called it a simple friendship star for her Wonky Wednesday. I keep not putting that paintbrush back in the... Where'd I put it this time? And I have to say, usually, I don't understand those ladies. They must be dedicated slow stitchers or quilters, because she'll put up a video on Monday, and by Monday after, well, I know they're 6 hours ahead of me. That counts because they have 6 hour lead on me. But it usually takes me most of Monday to figure out what fabric I'm going to use and find it and figure out, kind of plan what I'm going to do. And then I'm stitching on Tuesday, and I was stitching on my piece Tuesday morning in my stream. And I'm usually not done with my page, if I get it completed that week, until Wednesday. And they're done and ready to move on. And I'd love to, I'm really behind. I want to do the Wonky Wednesdays, but I fall behind. But there's a lot going on in my life. Dee Dee says, Meri, you need to pick and choose. And I'm going, I can't leave anything behind. I can't pick and choose. Oh, let's see. I think this went with that. Let me put it up here. Last one, I promise. Last one. And it is also a double page. And this looks like Boris Karloff. Samuel Barber. Samuel Barber, who's he? An American composer, entered in what famous Philadelphia music school in 1924 in its first class? He entered into the Curtis Institute. At school, he befriended Giancarlo Mintati, who later became the libretto for his opera. Vanessa, who is this composer? Samuel Barber. He looks like Boris Karloff to me. Yeah, last one. Last one, yay! So, if I concentrate on keeping things simple, now instead of taking these and binding them into their own separate journal, I can incorporate them into a larger journal. And I might do that. Then I won't have to, I'll just treat them as inserts in a journal. Do you have a larger journal, Meri? I have my stitch journal. My slow stitch journal is my main journal for 2024. Now, next year, K3N is going to do a quilt project. And I don't think I need a quilt. So what I will probably do is follow along with her. I may not follow every week, but I'm going to mix it up. I'm looking for my scissors. Here they are. And I've already shown where I'm going to do that Japanese Boro and the PT dyed papers. And the fabric from what I got at Lindy's Creations. Lindy's Studio, whatever it is. Lindy and Sean. She did a beautiful blue dyed fabric, which has, now, shoot. Hold on. This tape is pretty good tape, let me tell you. I don't think I got this at the dollar store. It's not dollar store tape. It's pretty sticky stuff. So, that will be my 2025 journal. And I'm thinking that I'm going to start Christmas tatting next month in July. So I won't, and I'm going to do small pieces to put in my Christmas cards like I did those wreaths. I'm not going to do wreaths again. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But there'll be small Christmas pieces. And so I might be doing a little Christmas in July next month, which is next week, I think. I want to get my 4th of July cards tags sent. They're sitting out by my recliner with the envelopes and the giveaway things, and I need to get them sent out because July will be here. 4th of July is coming. So I need to sit maybe today and address those envelopes. There's just so much I'd like to do. I can't do it all, but I try. I try real hard to do a lot of different things. You know, I've learned to tat. I played a little with knitting. I like to explore those different crochet stitches with Becky. I wouldn't say that I would use them all, but you learn different things. Like, I'm trying to do that rice stitch now, and I agree with Becky with the black or the dark fabric. The darker colors, it's hard to see when you're crocheting darker colors. And luckily, I'm doing cream. I'm doing summer colors. I'm doing cream, blue, and red, sort of July colors. I think she's got 24, and I'm working on my 5th block. But she's you know, 24 total, or 21 total. But I like to do that. I like to do a lot of different things. All right, now I'm just going to take this and put it up to dry. And let's see how the first ones are doing. Let me pull them out here. And I'll put this one up. So I got the fan on, and that kind of helps. And of course my brush is over here. So I don't think that I'll combine these in the, I mean, I'll put them in the same journal, but I don't think that I will you know what I'm going to do? Let's set these over a bit here. And let's try this trick of straightening these out. And this has tape on it, so it might be a little harder. But it's this one that's curling. Kind of flattens out my paper a little, but I've got this. There we go, that's a little better. So I'm not done with these. We're going to do some more stuff here. Get my watercolor out of the way. So I think I'm going to use these as page inserts, which means I don't have to. This is the one I made into a pocket. You know, I don't have to bind these all right away. And this is Rosa Parks. Uh-oh. Yeah, she'll fit in there. I kind of like that they fit tight. And I'll put these under some heavy books and let them flatten out. Now some of these I didn't see 2 pages. Must have been that I ran out of paper. This is the National Gallery of Art, I think. National Art Gallery. Yeah. And this is Mickey Cohen. This is the gangster. Yeah, I'm gonna put these underneath of some books to flatten these out. But we're working with them now. Let's see what else is here. This is Samuel Barber. He's a composer. He reminds me of the Boris Karloff. Did I tear it? I think I tore it, but it's okay to tear. It's okay. This is a junk journal. That page was a little wet there from my watercolor. Just trying to flatten these a little. I need a tie for these. And this one might be a little wet yet. Where's my picture for it? There. Oh, this is the Friends one. This one, I might just put this in here and see if I can't find another picture like that. Thought I had an extra one here. I'll probably find it as I'm going. I don't think I want to cut. I could cut it to fit in, but good enough. I'll put them in under a book or something. Okay, so we're going to call that done, and they'll be ephemera to go in my. Now, what I could do, I have some graph paper here. How many sheets? I just have one sheet. I think I'll use that for something else. So I've got my pen. I've got tape and staple and ruler and scissors out over here. I don't use that. I've got a tag. I've got another page here. Let's put that in one of these. This one. I've got this memo stamp. We'll use that. Okay. I might do a July journal in here where I just do summer art or any art that I feel like. We'll see. All right, let me put my watercolor up here. I want to test this pen. This is the page that I tore. I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to keep that paper out. All right, let's test this. Leafing pen is what it is. Dries quickly, low odor. It's gold. Directions. Can't read it. Shake. 30 seconds. I can't read this. They make these things so. I just opened that this morning. I didn't shake it 30 seconds, so. I don't know how much 30 seconds is. Let me. Hi, Darla. Good morning, Darla. There's Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. I love what you're doing in your journal, your July journal. Angie says, I'm so glad that I got free data put on my phone. Now I can watch when I'm not at home. Oh, that's cool. I did that too. I got the unlimited data on my phones. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but when I go shopping, when I'm out at the doctor's office, stuff like that, I use it quite a bit. Some months more than others. Trying to get it started here. Now this is not an old pen. This isn't years old. I got this in the last few months. So it should, I think I see it coming. I probably didn't shake for a full, there it is. Ooh, I do like it. All right. Well, let's play with these since it's all junk journal. Look, I didn't put a paper on this one. Isn't that interesting? I didn't put a book page on him. He had no book page. That's okay. Well, oh, the book page is over here. I had it in the wrong slot. I should put a paper under here. I don't want to spend a long time on this stuff. I just kind of want to play. With what I have out around me. Those bags that I went through this morning, they've been stacking up behind me, and I just wanted to go through. I wanted to go through them. I have some crochet thread over there. I'm trying to get all my stuff out of the living and dining room. I still have a few more things out there, just 1 or 2 boxes. 1 or 2 boxes of stuff. But now we have a high chair that belonged to my brother's significant other when she raised her kids. And we're going to give it to his granddaughter, his youngest granddaughter, who just had a baby. Shall I do this side too, just for the fun of it? So that's out there. And she had crocheted all these Afghans. She had a tub, not just a little tub, a big, huge tub, about 3 feet by 2 feet. One of those bigger tubs of plastic tubs of crochet Afghans. And I washed them all. I washed them all because they've been sitting up in the closet for, well, as long as I've been here, for almost 8 years. And they're nice and clean. The yarn is nice. They've been well cared for. And so I washed them all. We're going to give them to her. She'll probably keep a couple for the baby. And I told her mom, I said, what you guys don't want, just give to, because she's an administrator of a, she owns, half owner of a senior center. And I think I'll do these too. So I said, what you guys don't want, just pass along to the senior center if you want. And so I'm going to give her that whole tub. And I think, I was thinking to myself, but I want that tub. I can fill that tub with fabric. And then I thought, no, where would I put it? I don't want to put it back up in the closet. So I'll just use smaller boxes for my fabric that I can stack up and put around in the, you know, various places in this room. Whoops. That's it. When you do this stuff freeform, you always goof up someplace. And of course these I've got to do both sides. Now I'm going to be on till 9 this morning, 9 Central. Darla says hi to everyone. Jacqueline popped in. Angie says that she got free data on her phone. Mary, I can hear your brother now. When are you going to pick up those boxes? Yep. Well, I have tried. He asked me yesterday, my nephew, his son, and their family, they went out to California. And she's been posting posts with several of her pictures. And I'd been saving them off, and I told him that because he likes that stuff. He likes to see. They rented a fishing boat with a guide and everything out there in California, and they went fishing. And they were I told him that she sent pictures of it, and I'd show him. And I just mentioned it to him, and a couple days later he said, "When are you going to show me those pictures?" So last night, she has a post of every day, day 1 through, I think they're on day 6. And I sat there yesterday and we looked at all her pictures, and he enjoyed the fishing ones. All right, well, there's that one. And where did I do here? So, and I'm kind of glad that he enjoys that stuff. You know, at least he cares. My nephew took him fishing the week before Father's Day. They were gone over Father's Day. And he enjoyed that. We've been getting a lot of rain here, so the rivers and the lakes are starting to fill up again. And he says, yeah, but there's no fish. Oh, can't win. So, yeah, this is getting off center here. Doesn't show too much. I guess I'd use these Testors pen. They have quite a few of them, quite a few different colors. I don't go for a lot of colored stuff. I like the neutral colors. I like gold. I like silver, but I don't use it as much as gold. I do like copper. But the copper and the red Krylon pens that they had, I didn't think they were too good. I like the gold ones. I always, the copper ones and the red ones never worked for me that well. I can't see where I'm going here. I keep putting that plastic back. So let me refresh my chat and see what's going on out there. Top messages, chat filter, all messages. Kimberly dropped a link to Paint Girly. She's on next at 9. Did she pop in? Lovely Angie, that's perfect. Lori Paint Girly is right after you. Yeah, she is. Lori Paint Girly comes on at 9 on Tuesdays. Oh, and I got a new one I was listening to Dee Dee yesterday. Let me stop and write that down. Or at least I'll have to look up the time. I think she said 1:30 on Wednesday is, I'll have to verify that. 1:30 on Wednesdays. I'm going to have to make me a new list. Is, oh, why did my mind just go blank? She does all those stencils, and she does stencils for PM Artist Studio. Can't remember her name right now. I'll think of it in a minute. Maybe you guys will suggest. Were you in Dee Dee's stream yesterday? Dee Dee announced it. And I thought, oh, I need to add her to my list. I see her every now and then. She comes in here. What is her name? I like her. I like her a lot. I don't have time to watch all the videos. Sorry, she's on with her sister. That's good, Ann. Kimberly, thank you. Yeah, I like to do fun stuff. I don't get as much done as I'd like. Dee Dee says I overwhelm myself, that I should just pick and choose, pick one thing and go with it and ignore everything else. I can't ignore you guys. When you do fun stuff, I can't ignore it. Like, I'm kind of inspired. This is kind of inspired by Tiffany at Southern Gal Designs. Now, she did 5-minute art. This really isn't 5-minute art. This is more finishing. Well, I'm using stuff that's just around. I want to do just 5-minute ephemera, but these have turned into, I'm going to use them as inserts on journal pages. Which means I should make a journal. I've got enough stuff saved up for a journal. And I think I even put together some stuff. It feels a little dry to me. Mary, I didn't hear what you asked about Dee Dee. I was just there for an hour. The lady that that's going to stream on Wednesday afternoon. She does not Miriam. She does stencils for PM Artist Studio, and I know her, and it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't pull it out of my head right now. She streams on, Dee Dee announced that she streams on Wednesday afternoons. She did a jelly print, and she just announced a new stencil release. And I know her name as well as I know my own. Someday I'm going to come in here, you guys, and say, I don't know who I am. I forgot who my name. Someday I'm going to come in and I won't even know my own name. But there's a lot of people out there, because I watch a lot of different people, and it's hard to keep you all straight, to tell you the truth. Dee Dee and Becky and you know, folks like that. If you come to my stream a lot, I'll remember you. Like Angie, I remember you. And, you know, if you're in here a lot, I generally remember you. But folks that just come every now and then, I don't. Your 15-year-old grandnephew is driving. He'll be getting his driver's license in 2 months. Wow. Then he'll be wanting a car. Angie. Not Patricia. PM Artist Studios is, what is it? The lady that's name starts with an M, and Patricia. But this is, she does stencils and she sells them through PM Artist Studios. But she's streaming on Wednesday afternoons. Let's see if I can find her here. I don't know if I have her in my history. YouTube. See, that's rain predicted for today. Today in Harvard, 50% scattered thunderstorms. Harvard, thunderstorms possible this afternoon. Threat Protection Works, Betsy Doodle, Kristen, Threads, Ninja, Couponing, Fortune K, Lizzie. Lizzie's been doing shorts lately. Let me go out here and see if I've got her in my history. View all. I'm not sure if I watched her yesterday. These are all people I watched recently. There's me. Rita Wilson uncovers her father's past. Crochet Rice Stitch. I watched that this morning. I didn't watch this full episode, but who do you think you are? I enjoy that stream. Let me put the cap on. Where's my cap? I don't want this to dry out while I'm chattering. Come on. I watched Becky, June Stitches, Live Sale, Antique Vintage Metals, Katie's Tribe of 5. I watched her just a little to get her in my history. Junk Journal, Outstanding Hacks, 14 Ways to Use Hand Sanitizer, The Digital Chickadee. Let's see. Shorts. Easy Wonky Star. That was K3N yesterday. New coloring books, that's Dee Dee's. So I don't have her in my history. I can't remember her name. Yeah, Dee Dee can help me. I know her as much as I say hello to her every time I see her. Let's see if she's in my subscriptions. I'm subscribed to Fortune Knit Creations. She's streaming right now. I'm subscribed to this channel, La Fuel channel. These are my subscriptions. Dollar Couponing Girl, Jane Davenport, Betsy Doodle, Monday Live with Kim, Fortune Knit Creations, Sunday Live with Kim. These are all announcements. Crazy Lamp Lady. I watch her. Uh-oh. I stalled. Come on. CNET. Simon Says Stamp. Pistachio Love. Katie's Tribe of Five. Mrs. Cat. Lovely Malia. Smithsonian Magazine, The Crime of the Century. I watch Think Media a lot. This one is interesting. The Spiritual Artist Doodle Club book. TSA Book Club. Let me go to him.
Spiritual Artist Podcast.
He goes through, let's see, let's go to his channel. Videos. He does this book club thing. Different things. Surrender, Seeking Solitude, The Spiritual Artist, Fallow Time. If you like to incorporate, this is more spiritual than Bible stuff. Listen and Relax, Re-Listen. I think he's a Christian though. Parables. I like his channel a lot. Art Journal Farrell. I'm going to see if I can find her. Granny. Mornings with Granny. I watch her. Devin Rex. That's who it is. I just couldn't pull that out of my head. It's Devin Rex. Now, why was I talking about her? She just released a new, I like to watch her a lot. She's pretty good. She just has a new stencil release. She's playing with her new stencil. Let me grab her link here. Her channel link. Share. Copy link. Let me come into my live stream here. Good morning to everybody who's come in. Hi, Carol. Welcome in. There's Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. I was talking about, you announced, Dee Dee, when does she stream on Wednesdays? This is her channel, Devin Rex's channel. Carol, we told her, she'll see it soon. Oh, you told me, Dee Dee can help you. Dee Dee told me up here, lurking, doing happy, Devin Rex. When does she stream on Wednesdays? That's what I was talking about. He has a car, Angie? Your grandnephew? I got devoured. My phone changes things. Devin Rex. And now it changed it to degree. You have to watch. Is it Devin R-E-X? And it doesn't even give me a chance to. I'll just put Devin R-E-X. Check mark. There we go. Paste. So when you see me doing dumb typos, you know my phone changed Devin Rex to devoured. Let me get rid of that one. Does somebody know when she streams on Wednesday? It said how many hours ago, but I think it was like 1:30 Eastern, 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 or 2:30 Eastern on Wednesdays. Hi, Carol. Hi, Dee Dee. Welcome in, ladies. Angie's here. Finish Happy Mail. It's Devin Rex. Dee Dee's working on Happy Mail. Angie. Jacqueline was here. Darla's in here. Jacqueline, Angie, Kimberly, Angie, Kimberly, Angie. Angie said she folded a load, probably of laundry. She cleaned the kitchen, got dressed, and now I need a nap. I just got up, but I'm going to right now. I'm not going to watch Meri. I'm going to watch Meri. She's not going to take a nap. And I think Mina was here earlier. Becky was in here. Becky says, Meri, have a place for everything and keep everything in its place. I'm working on that. I have a few things. I'm going to turn my phone off here. Keep my juice. I got my tablet going over here. At 2:30 Eastern. Thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee. Let me write that down. Devon Rex. Where am I going to write it? I got to write it where I can see it. I'm going to start me a new list here. Wednesdays at 2:30 Eastern. So when I announce, let's do that right now. Today is Thursday. Paint Girly is on after me. Stacey Catitude comes on at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thursdays. Kathy Arbor. I got her at 6 p.m. Eastern. I thought I saw an announcement for Art Junkie. I don't know. I don't have her down for Thursday. Art Junkie, you might. She streams on a lot of different days. Oh, I have. No, that's Paint Girly. I don't have her down for Thursday, but when I was scrolling through this morning, I saw an announcement. Becky on Wednesday. Dusty Unicorn at Tuesday and Thursday. That's the last time I had her on there. I think I've seen her on at various times, and she's Pacific, 10 a.m. Pacific. Meri, you need a little calendar. I have a little calendar, but it's too small. I mean, it's really tiny. Yeah. And in fact, I have a flip book calendar that I got the last time we were up in Lincoln, and it sits over there. Dee Dee, like your little mini iron. It's never where I am at the time that I need it. It's never where I am at the time I need it, Dee Dee. I've got two calendars sitting over there behind me. 2024. I just need a new piece of paper is what I need. A card like this. But I'm not going to do that right now. I want to finish these. I want to go on and, whoops, I'm going to spill this water. Let me put it up here. I'll probably knock it off before the stream is over with. Because I'm good at doing that. But at least I didn't spill it now. This pen seems a little dry to me. It's flowing. I'm getting stuff out, but I like my Krylon pens better. But I used to get them at the Ace Hardware, but they didn't have them the last time I went. They had these tester pens, which are okay. It's along the same lines, but I like Krylon pens a lot better. I think these are a tad bit cheaper. Not much, though. So Dee Dee's trying to get her Happy Mail out. She's better at that than me. I have a Happy Mail stacked up. I do want to get those July tags out, though, because July is coming. All right, what did I do with the picture for this? I don't know. I'll sit it there. I'll find it in a minute. This is a little bit more work than I intended for these. Putting this gold. This one only has 1, 2. Oh, this is the one I made into a pocket. This one has a pocket. No? Only has 1 page in there. Good. This is a little bit more work than I intended, putting this gold on the edge, but I like it. So let's just go to it and get it done. Gold border on the edges here. And I'm going to use these as inserts. In another journal. I'll just keep them around for a while. I need a special box for stuff like this, though. I need an ephemera box. Now that box I covered with the Dollar Tree wallpaper, vinyl wallpaper stuff, I had to glue a lot of it back down again. That's just how it is when you buy stuff from Dollar Tree. Stuff like that, they don't put enough glue on there. I'm sorry, but they don't. But I covered them and I got them in there, and I'm keeping my fabric strips in there. So I need another box to put ephemera like this in. That when I'll probably be doing more journaling type things next year. This year is all about slow stitch for me. I'll be doing slow stitch next year, but probably not every week like I do this year. I like to work on those meditation scrolls. I like to work on those. I like to do little slow stitch pieces that I can use as ephemera. I want to do fracture art that I'm going to convert into slow stitch pieces. Like those rabbits and cats and dogs and the stuff on the Tree of Life, little animals. I started with a bird on my page, but that really, I was thinking fracture when I started, but it just, I liked the rust color so much for that little bird that it looked like a little brown wren, and I didn't want to put a lot of colorful fabrics on it. I liked it just like it was. Turned out pretty good. I'm happy with that page. I don't like how this pen seems awfully dry to me. I would rather get the Krylons. You can order the Krylons, I think, on Amazon, but if I can get stuff locally, I will, but they find out what I like and then they quit selling it. Because I don't know why. Several things I've noticed that the Pen Plus Gear pens are seasonal. I grab as many as I can when I can because they don't restock them all the time. And the Pentel erasers, when I see those, I grab them. I grab them when I can. I wish I knew what I did with the picture for this one. Did I put it up above with this? No. I didn't put it inside. It's here someplace. I just got 2 more of these to go. Oh, I think that one was the one with the friends. The friends. No, this one was the friends. If I don't do these now, I get tired of doing this. Repetitive stuff. This was the... Is this the one that... Yeah, this is the one I made into a pocket here. A pocket here, a page flip here, and a pocket over here. If I don't do this stuff, I won't finish it. If I put it aside and say, I'll finish this later, later comes 3 years from now. So when I start this stuff, that's why I need to just do a few things. Even 5 or 6 is too many. And the same way with my cards and postcards. I don't finish things when I get too many of them. Too many, I get bored. I get bored. I want to move on, do something else. And so I'm going to try to finish those goat and fairy postcards, but they've slowed me down. I was doing really good, and then I ended up with 10 of them. Slowed me down. And I have the list of my giveaway, and then I told other people, like, if you send me a postcard, I'll send you one. I think Teresa and Linda Rand sent me postcards. So I want to send them a goat postcard. I want to send Becky's mother a goat postcard. I think I have her on my list. And a couple other people that I can't remember. I said I'd send them and I got the giveaway list. I'm going to have to put this one here. But I want to finish those up and get them sent. And then the next time I have a giveaway, I'm just saying this many and that's it. This many and that's it, because nobody will get them if I overwhelm myself like that. I'm sorry. And I kind of did that with the birds too, those birds that envelopes that I did. Everybody wanted one. And, you know, I was looking through my stuff yesterday, and I have a stack of 5 or 6 unfinished ones. I couldn't get them finished. I get tired at a certain point of doing the same thing over and over. So, as much as I love you, you're going to have to wait till the next giveaway. I'm just going to have to put my foot down because it overwhelms me. And then I stall. And then I stall. And that's kind of what happened with the goat and the fairies. They're sitting there. And it's not your fault. It's oh yeah, I can do that for you. I'll just work it right in with the others. It's not your fault. It's my fault for putting myself in that situation. John Glenn. This gets a little boring, I have to tell you. I like it. I like doing it, but it gets a little boring. Maybe if I just do it in one line like that, it'll go faster. That flowed out pretty nice. Doesn't always flow out that nice, though. That's why I scratch at it. Yeah, I think I like my Krylon pens a lot better. These, and I can see it's getting a little worn at the edge. Got it on my hand now. Yeah, I end up going back and forth with this to get it. I'd like to be able to do like I did that one, but it doesn't always flow that nice. Take this paper. Where's that paper? Oh, it's underneath. I'll take this one and see, I got gold on that, but it's for my journal, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Yeah, I'm tired of doing this. It doesn't want to stay on the edge of my paper there. I don't mind the scratchy edges. And it's for a journal, it kind of fits. I wouldn't, I guess even for a card too, any type of ephemera. But these are not making nice straight lines. I don't really, this pen is okay, but it's not my favorite. And Dee Dee, if you're out there listening, you were testing that Tombow eraser, and I ordered one. I ordered one because I thought, you know, I sketch a lot of my doodles in Sharpie. Now, I think I heard that you say that you kind of have to work at it for the black pen ink to, but you know, on my doodles, when I'm sketching, sometimes I make a mark where I say, oh, I need to make that skinnier or fatter, and then I'll sketch another line, and I just leave the other one and usually paint over it. But I thought maybe that Tombow eraser, or even when I'm drawing faces, and yeah, so I ordered one. I want to try it. Dee Dee inspired me. I think she got information from Janet. I think she learned about those from Janet Young. Yeah, see, it's getting dry in there, and I have to pump it out again. I do like I wish they would make metallic ones for those markers. I like the flow of those markers. I don't have to, these are leafing pens, so maybe that's why I have to scratch at this a little bit more. But the flow is much nicer on those Sharpie markers. I should have used those on the edges. I wouldn't have to go back and forth so much to get the media out here like I am on these. I'm not even seeing it there on this tape. Yeah, I got this side to do. I think I'm on my second to last one. I don't like the flow of these. But it is a leafing pen more than a marker. They call it a leafing pen. That might have something to do with it. Although I am leafing the edges. But and the tip of it is getting, just from what I'm doing here. I opened this new today, and the tip is already wearing down. So in a pinch, these work. These are the Testor pens. Testor. There it is, Testor pens. I prefer the Krylon pens, but the Krylon pens tend to wear down the tips too. But I don't think I have as much trouble getting the paint out of my Krylon. The color's good. I like the color. And these are just for my journal anyway, so I'm not being too particular. But I'm finding I'm having to work at it. The Sharpie pens have a very nice flow to them. Those creative markers that just came out on the market, they have a very nice flow for paint pens. See, this is drying for me again. I had to squeeze it out a little more. If you pump at it, it'll pump out more. Alrighty, that one's done. That's my John Glenn one. Last one. This is the one that has the Tim Holtz page in it, right? Yeah. We're not going to leaf that. I'm going to do these. And then I'm going to move on. I'm bored with this already. That's one reason why I don't do the type of coloring that Dee Dee does. Man, she does beautiful. Did you see her page she did yesterday? Oh, and she mentioned something yesterday that interested me. I'm not a color book person, so I don't buy the adult color books. I would never finish the way Dee Dee does. All that beautiful work that she does on a color book page. All the shading and beautiful, beautiful things. But she mentioned yesterday, somebody mentioned it, I think, in chat, and Dee Dee said she's done it a couple times and enjoyed it. And that's collaging on a color book page. Now, that's something that I could probably do because, of course, Dee Dee probably enhances it to the limit, but I could probably collage on a color book page. But why buy a color book when you can collage in a history book? So I might start doing some more collage work maybe on Thursdays. You know, I like to save my Thursdays for artwork. Like what I'm doing now. I'm doing ephemera today. But this is taking me longer than... I'm not liking these pens. Have to really scratch at it. I probably won't buy another one of these. I'll hunt for the Krylons. The Krylons are worth the price. I'm not sure about these test store pens. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. It's for my journal anyway. Let's get this done, Mary. I don't like the flow of these. It's like the paint says, I'm trying. I'm trying. But I'm having to scratch at it. This page is really sloppy. But it's my last page. I'm getting tired of doing this. I want to move on. I want to move on. Getting it all over my hands. Did I do the other side? Yes. Yay. Did I do the... I did the center, but not on this side. I wouldn't say this is the best, but I'm discouraged with this pen. It's dry. I have to pump it to get paint out of it. It was probably a one and done pen too. After I do these, I may get more out of it, but let's call that done. Let's finish this one. The last one. There we go. Get the flow going, I'm okay with it. Sometimes I can just move it along in one stroke, and then it'll dry up on me and I have to scratch at it, even after I pump it again. I'm probably doing it wrong. And this is over masking tape, which kind of absorbs it, and it's kind of a rough surface. There we go. We're done. We are done. But the tip of my pen is kind of shaggy now. All that scratching I did. All right, I'm going to call this done, this project. And what they're going to end up being is inserts in a journal inserts. And I don't know what I did with that other picture. One of these is missing a picture. That has one picture. That has one. Oh, I guess I have them all. All right. I'm just going to put my staple on that to hold it. Let's move on. Let me get my box out. What shall I do next? Oh, yummy! We'll save that for the slow stitch. And I got some lace. I actually tied these together with had them, because I was thinking I was going to bind them. Let's tie these. Scissors. And we'll just keep these for when I journal. Put them in an ephemera box. I have to start me an ephemera box. I don't have a big enough box in here. That'll be another project. I was thinking, I did that vinyl cover. I think wallpaper would work just as well. The next box I cover, which will be my ephemera box, I think I'll just use wallpaper. All right, what do I want to do next? I have this checked. This would be nice for July tag. Let's save these out for a July tag. What time is it? It's 8:30, 8:23. I only have time for one more project. Ooh, let's see what's in here. The Lady's Birthday Almanac, 1924. This is all medicine though. This, I ached all over, but you can use the, let's see, the 12 signs of the zodiac, the Lady's Birthday Almanac for the year 1924. I paid $5 for that. It's a little bit too much for junk journaling. But let's see, I was born in August. This is September. This is August 1924. I wasn't born in 1924 though. Nervous indigestion. Mrs. Alonzo Ford, Mississippi lady, describes many disagreeable symptoms. So this is all kind of medical stuff over here. I don't really care for that. But over here they have different symbols. DeVoe's weather forecasts and birthday proverbs for August. They got biblical in here. They got Bible references. They have the latitude and longitude for Chattanooga, Tennessee, and St. Louis. Like somebody in Nebraska would care about that. Moon constellations. Let's see what's on the 18th was my birthday. The week, oh, that's Monday. The 18th fell on a Monday. This is the moon constellation. It says, I'm not sure what that symbol is. They probably have it at the front. This is the latitude and longitude. Oh, this is time for the full moon. Standard time, Eastern and Central. And the biblical reference was Isaiah 1 and 2, 1 through 7 for that day. Read Isaiah 1 through 7. I'm not sure what these symbols are. Weather signals patented in July of 1890. I'm not sure what they mean. In this week, it's a white square and a black triangle. Let's see if it has the weather symbols here, a reference to them. A black triangle indicates a change in the temperature. It doesn't say, oh, and a white symbol, a white flag indicates clear or fair weather. Interesting. But on these pages, there's a lot of medical information, like hurt to stand, 8 years, 8 letters. So that looks kind of interesting. This man would have kept on using black drop so consistently had he not found it highly satisfactory. So it's another medicine thing. A book for women. A treatment book. And I think this whole thing is that here's the one for 1942 and 1937. I think I paid $5 for, did I pay $5 a piece for these? $3. $3 for this one. That other one was more. Maybe I saw 5 with it was a 3. 3 is enough. But when you have a lot of people, that's how they make their money. If you want them, you pay for them. So there you go. Let's see. I'm thinking July here. I think this is, what kind of paper is this? This one might work. Bicycle. This is grass. Bicycle and a wreath. I kind of like this, but this would be nice ephemera to go together. This would work on the tag. Buttons are black. Wallpaper. We could not do a July. The buttons would go. Let's see. I have that swimsuit photo. I might change my mind by the time I get done here. Here's a recipe for orange cookies. Maybe we could do a recipe card. Make your decision, Mary. Happiness is so much nicer when you spread it around. Here's the recipe cards. Creamy fudge, lemon pie, filling for little pies. These are all pies and desserts. Individual pies, white Christmas pie, coconut cream pie, banana cream pie. I'm going to end up eating a pie today. Perfect meringue. How to make perfect meringue. One crust pie. What do they fill it with? When filling and crust are baked together for plain pastry. Mix together 1 cup of sifted flour and 1 teaspoon of salt. Put in with pastry blender. Cut in with pastry blender. 3/4 cup of shortening. Something. She's got instructions over here in sprinkle with 2 teaspoons of water and 2 teaspoons. Oh, I see. 1/3 cup of shortening. She's emphasizing the 1/3 over here again. A 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then she's got a 1/2 teaspoon. 1 cup of sifted flour, 1 cup. 9-inch, and oh, I see, for a 9-inch pie crust and an 8-inch pie crust. Had to decipher that one. Well, what do I want to do? The lemon pie? Let's do a pie. Let's do a... Gosh, I could almost put these in those pages over here. I think I'm just going to slip them in here. We'll come back to those later. Here's some stamps. Here's some... This is a page from that Victorian book. I saved the pearls and the cake plate. Don't throw stuff away very easy. Here's one I could use. I don't know what that means. Aspen goes, Niduline, something or other. I could put that on here. All right, we'll do that. I've got a seed card. I'm going to save the stamps out. Got a little bird cut out there. These I probably got. These look like they might have come from Johnny's. Stamps. Probably came from Johnny's sale there. Some more recipe cards. I'm not going to fool with those. I think I'm going to work on that tag. Color cookies. Piece of thread I'll put in my slow stitch. Got a lot of recipes here. Recipes. I won't use them all. What's this? A little Christmas dog. Note cards with the apple. That I might use. Library card. You could put something on that. That would go good on the library card too. But I'd have to cover Nebraskans Veterans Home. Encyclopedia of Collections. I didn't get that. I got that at a book sale, honest. These are Christmas sleds. I think these all come out of that envelope of cards that belong to my sister-in-law. We can rewrite the story of malnutrition. And these looks like a children with a children's calendar. Here's the swimsuit lady. We'll do the swimsuit lady and that other lady. Metal. This is that Phi Beta 5 pin, 1956. Initiation pin. Phi Beta 5. I'm going to have to research that a little bit more. Alright. I don't want the Christmas paper. This one might work though. Stamps I'm not going to do anything with. That I might use. Those I might use. Those are flowers. The singer tag. Lace I might use. The recipe, wallpaper, and I think I'm going to save those. The golfer. All right, I'll keep the lace out. Let's see what I have here. We'll get at least one tag done. Those ladies. We can use the pearl. Take the staple out. The butterflies. The almanacs I'm putting back. Tape. Might use the bugs and the butterflies. Not what I did with my ladies. They're here someplace. The swimsuit lady. Could put that with the Nebraska's Veterans Library. Put the swimsuit lady with it. Date due. Got 2 date due cards. I kind of like it like that. And I'm going to save that date due card for another. I'm going to put this one on here. Now, I'm thinking Tiffany at Southern Gal Designs, how she works. How she works is very, she just puts things together. She doesn't worry about how perfect everything is. She just puts stuff together, and that's kind of what I'm going to do. Only, I need color. I need color here. And I don't want to use that watercolor again because it's watery. I wish I had my distress pens out, but I don't. So I think I'm going to go for the Super Tips from Miss Becky. If I can get my hands on them here, because they flow nice. Oh, and you know what else I have here? Let me get them out. Gotta put my hands on them. That was dangerous. I have present a craft-a-lanch. Hold on. I have some Tim Holtz photos. Let's pull some of these out. Let's just pull some of these photo booth photos out. I keep them in a tin. All right, so let's see, what color do I want? These, Becky gifted me these. Thank you, Becky. I love these. I'm starting. I was hoarding them, and Becky said, use them. let's go to this goldish tan color. So I'm trying to use things rather than letting them sit around. I use these a lot when I doodle. So what I want to do is just do this fasty stuff. I'm not this I want to do this Tiffany style. Like she staples things together. She might use some glue. She uses a little masking tape. And that's just from the one I watched. But she does this in her 5-minute piece. It takes me 5 minutes to get stuff out. Now, I want to use that other swimsuit photo. Where was it? I was going to put it on here. What did I do with it? Did I put it up here with the tissue paper? It didn't get folded in there, did it? No. I use a little of the... I'm going to save this one because these are getting used. I think that one's empty. I got another one here. Save this one out. I'll put it in the box up above. Here's the swimsuit. But I want to put a little, I'm going to put this in here. Now, do I want to put something on the back? Yes. Shall we put a lady on the back just for the fun of it? And I might come back with these. Now, this is going to be for my ephemera box. I'm going to start me ephemera box. But I might come back. I'm going to, somewhere on my desk here, I don't want to dig them out. I have a stack of those little dictionary words. I can put those on there. I can cut words out of a magazine. I have magazines that need to be cut out. I can put those on. Now, if I had a needle and thread handy, here's a needle. Do I have a thread? Generally, I throw threads off over in here. But can I find it when I want it? What's this? More needles. I got these needles. Oh, those are the ones from this morning. They tipped over. I'm looking for a thread. Hold on. Probably got a thread behind me. This stuff is going out for sewing. Well, you never have it when you need it. My little week's dye works. Let me turn around. I think I have some stuff behind me. I have a bag of crochet thread, but I gotta get up and move to get it. And here's some crochet thread. We'll use this. It's white, but maybe I can color it with my marker. Let's just, I don't want what I've tatted here. Do I have it on my tatting needle? I don't want to tat. I just want some thread. There. Let me set this aside. I'm going to tat too. I want to tat and crochet today. What time is it? I got to keep an eye on my time. 8:42. I'll never get everything done today, but I might do ephemera tomorrow morning too, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it, because I got all this stuff out, and you know, I might just do ephemera tomorrow morning. I want to see if I can't spread some color on this thread. Well, let's just put it like that and see if I can mark on this thread. It won't be perfect, but I'm not looking for perfect. Let's just crunch it up. I saw where on one of the videos, I saved the video, where this lady took Derwent. Derwent, because Derwent is, once it dries, it's permanent. And she colored her threads with Derwent markers. Derwent, you know, the sticks. You can use them like watercolor, but they're very permanent. She didn't use the pencil, she used the Derwent watercolor sticks. Not watercolor, but Derwent, well, like Derwent ink markers, Derwent ink markers. They come in little blocks. Let's turn this over and do it on the other side. I'm just kind of marking this because this won't get wet, I don't think. If it does, it'll be glue or watercolor or something, and it won't hurt it. I just kind of want to put some color on this string in various places. It doesn't have to be totally colored. Kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking it. All right, that's good enough. Maybe a little over in here. All right, where's my pen? So, and here's my needle. Now let's see if I can actually find the beginning. If you take your thread and just shake it, you're shaking out all those tangles. See how that came undone? If it's not too knotted. And I learned this week by watching K3N, somebody in the comment had said, if you get a knot while you're stitching and you get a knot in your, and I've tried it several times while I've been slow stitching this week, because you twist your needle a lot when you're stitching, you know, you go in and out and that. Well, there's two things you can do. If to keep it from knotting, if you're stitching, once you come through, and it makes sense to me, once you come through your paper, then you just kind of twist your needle, and that untwists the thread. You twist it different ways depending on how you come through. That makes sense to me. If you already have a knot, and I'm not going to put a knot in, but if you already have a knot here and you can't shake it loose, what you do before you pull it too tight is you find your needle thread, the thread that goes to your needle, and you pull on that, and that will pull the knot out if it's not too tight. And that worked for me too. Now I'm just going to start this. I'm going to put one stitch around her. I might stitch her in right here in the waist, but then I'm going to wrap this thread. I'm going to wrap the thread around the library card and hope it'll go back into the envelope. So I want to find her, well, I'll do it on the side. And we're just going to, I might need my awl. Once you get a hole started here, it's not hard. And then I was watching a video this morning, and this lady was showing how to make a quilter's knot. She showed two ways. The first way I thought was pretty cool, because I do that a lot. You just take and, let's see, I guess I need the needle. Do I need a needle to do that? Or can I do that with my... You wrap the thread several times around your finger. Is that... Oh, she did it. I already have it stitched on there. But you take your needle and put through like you're doing a bullion stitch and pull it through. I've already got my needle on here, but I usually wrap it around my finger and just roll the thread, and that will make a knot at the end. Then the other way she said was to make an X. You make an X and then roll your thread off, which is kind of what I do. This is not rolling for me. Just kind of roll your thread like that and then pull it, and that will make a knot. That's a big knot. But that's what I want for this. And, well, except I want it on the front. So let me go back through this anyway. I want my knot. See now, see how it's tangling up on me? It's tangling up on her feet. And if you just kind of shake those tangles out, that's what I do, is I generally just kind of gently, I got too long of a thread on here, and I'm going back through my hole here. And shake this stuff out. Too long of a thread and it likes to tangle up on you. Hold on. I don't know if I can get this. There. Just gently shaky, shaky, shake. There. Now where's my needle thread? I want to get this undone. Hold on. It's too much of a thread here. It goes around her feet in her dress. There. Now, let me straighten this out. I want the knot on the front, is why I took it out. I had it on the back. Where's my needle? Where's my needle? Did I undo my needle? I guess I did by shaking it. That's okay. Let's just get it straightened out. Where'd my needle fly off to? Under here. All right, I'm going to go through the front. What did I do with her? I'll be okay. Just hold it a minute. This is not Tiffany's style. Tiffany would have this done and probably 3 more by the time I thread my needle here, but I was inspired by her to do this. Get this stuff out of the way. Come on, little lady. We're going to put that thread through here. And I've got a pretty long thread here, just what was on the end of my... When you do the true rings, you need a long thread. And that's why this was one I was going to tap with. Cut on our feet. Come on. There. See, I've got a thread hanging. That's exactly. And then I'm just going to really what I want. Where are my scissors? I'm going to cut her arm here. Make a slit between her arm and her dress so I can slip that thread in there. Oh, I'm going to have to do it on this side too, only not where the knot is. Do it. How am I going to do that? Yeah, see, I get tied up in I get tied up in doing things here. That's okay. Now, I don't want my knot to come out, so I'm clipping away because I want to wrap this thread around her a couple times. Get in there. And I want this knot to hang down when I'm done. Just a couple times. There we go. Now I want to put it on this library card. And we already have a note on there, so there's my awl. Yeah, I think I can go through there and where's my thread? And come back down here someplace. So it'll go from here to here. And maybe I'll make it, yeah, make it lower. There. Let's see what that does. Find my needle again. This thread is entirely too long. But, alright. So my thread right now should be under her arm. And I'm going to come up here. Maybe I'll move that up a little. Right in there. Just with my needle thread. And maybe what I'll do is go under her arm again with this. Lift your arm up, lady. Go under her arm. Like that. Just for these couple ones. And pull that really long thread through. What time is it? It's 8:54. I'll just get my library card done. I'll finish these tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow morning. Look, see, I've got a knot there. So I think this is my needle thread. Which one is it? I don't know. Penelope! It might be a little tight for... I don't want to fool with it. I just want it out. There we go. Too long of a thread for doing this. When I'm tatting and making those true rings, I want a longer thread, but... Okay, now I need to pull this through the... Don't want a hanger. And then I'm going to put it down through. Here's my needle. Through here. Actually, it will look better higher. Keep dropping my needle because I'm in a hurry. Let's put it through this one up here. Where's it at? Right there. No, that's a staple. Thought I did too. Alright, well, we'll put it down there. I'll finish this and then I'll quit. And let's put it under her arm again. Come on, get it under. I know I clipped it. Under her arm. And this time I'm not getting it under her arm like I want, so I just want to wrap it. I don't want to tie her up though. I just want to wrap it around like that maybe. I don't want to hang her. I just want her to stay in there. And I think she will. She isn't going anyplace. She's not going anyplace. And let's click my thread. Find my scissors. I throw stuff around here. Where did I throw my scissors? Hold on. I'm not gonna hunt for them. I'll just get another pair. And let's just tie. This. And I'll finish this tomorrow. I Paint Girlie's going to be on at 9. I don't want to take her time. So what I'm doing is I'm doing ephemera. And we're working on a library card right now. From the Nebraska veterans. And I'm going to put that swimsuit photo down here. Oh, I find it here. I could put the pearls on there too. put the pearls on there, and I have a swimsuit photo around here someplace. The swimsuit photo. And this will be ephemera for a journal. I'll finish this up tomorrow. I might do some more stuff on it. So, Paint Girly comes on in 2 minutes. I want to refresh my screen and wish you all a really good Thursday. The weekend's right around the corner. Let me refresh my screen. Chat filter, all messages. Jacqueline says, see you all at Lori's. She's on in 3 minutes. Don't forget your thumbs for Meri. Thank you, Jacqueline. Angie says, okay, I'm going this time. Bye, all. Kimberly has been putting in links. She's trying to make Arlene proud of me. I got a message from Tina this morning saying that Arlene's internet has been going off and on, out and in. And I noticed Rosemary Morris is having the same problem. I had a little bit issue this morning, but it wasn't with my internet. So that's why we haven't seen Arlene. Kimberly, thank you for dropping all those links. Kimberly dropped links to Beth Schuler, to Paint Girly, to Jacqueline's lovely crafting lodge, and to Pearl's Finds. Thank you, Kimberly. That's Pearl, I think, is going to be on a little bit later today with another sale. She wasn't going to be on this week, but her grandson went to a camp meeting, so I'm thinking another pearl right in there, or maybe some of those red beads. Maybe I'll string some of these red beads tomorrow. Angie, Brenda Ashford, I think that's your last name, said, our grass is looking sad, Becky. She's getting a bit crunchy, but not brown yet. It's soft and bright green this morning. The wind knocked some of the tomatoes off. I had fried green tomatoes last night. Becky said she'd love some rain. Their yard is brown. Yeah, we've been getting plenty of rain here. We need it, though. We've had some drought years. Becky popped in. Jacqueline, Angie, Kimberly, Jacqueline, Dee Dee, laughing at me. And I was trying to remember Devon Rex. I put a link to Devon Rex. So I'm caught up with chat. Have a wonderful weekend. It's right around the corner. I will be streaming tomorrow morning. I'll try to get in here at 6. So, I will not be streaming tomorrow morning. Scratch all that. My brother has another doctor appointment tomorrow. So I will be streaming tomorrow night. We will not be working on ephemera. I'll put all this back in my ephemera box and we'll work on this probably next Thursday. Shoot, I hate to do that. I will not be streaming tomorrow morning, though, just as a note. So have a great weekend, everybody. I will probably see you Friday night, tomorrow night. Bye. Hop on over to Paint Girlies. She's on it probably right now. Bye.